So as we can see, the news came in pretty negative. Bring this up here. Let's refresh. So yeah, unemployment came in even higher than what was expected. So pretty negative for the dollar. Now Philly index came in lower, well, higher than what was expected. And also the import prices. So that will stabilize it a little bit. But this is the high impact news anyway. So the dollar is definitely going to drop on a short-term basis. So as we can see right here, we're up. So I'm just going to wait to see what happens before I put in some hammer times. So right now it's dropping back, but let's give it some time to see what it's going to do. We'll look at USD CAD. It dropped but didn't cross over, so it did not get anything activated there. USD JPY. I think I'm going to put in a sell now on there because I think it's going to at least come to this level right here. But let's see what happens. So yeah, 3 assets. I think that should be enough to get some significant gains from that. Okay, how much time count is at 10, so that's good. I leave it at 10. And let's see. I am going to add some hammer times on this. Let me put 5 to begin with. And let me go all the way. Let's make it 10. Yeah, let's make it 10. Why not? Okay. As soon as I get to this level right here, I'm going to shut it down. Maybe not. Let's keep going. Yeah, I'm going to take that and run. Boom. All right, so now we got euro because I think it's going to drop once we get to around 845-ish and then pick up again. So I might re-enter the market then, but for now, I'll just take what I got. Yeah, in terms of that. All right, let's look at Euro USD. I think I'm also going to put some hammer times on this because I had removed it. Make it 10. Let's see, UJ is kicking in. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens with UJ. In fact, I'm going to cancel that. So UJ. Okay. I think UJ might come to this level. So we're going to leave that alone. Let's go to, maybe I should close this. I don't think it's going to, yeah, let me take that. Okay. Now we have UJ. So we're going to wait for it to drop to the level that I expect it to drop. Let me put an alert there just in case I'm not watching. Okay. Gold has dropped back like I expected. I think it's going to come back to this level right here before it continues up. So let me put an alert there and see what happens. All right. CAD. See if it goes beyond that. We'll pick up some gains if it goes beyond that. Not too sure what's going on with that. All right, UJ. UJ is getting some more hammer times. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on, UJ. And when I say UJ, I mean USD JPY. Just in case some people All right, we're just gonna let that run. Oh man, it picked up. Gold picking up. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait till 8:45 with the next candle on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, let me put this on the 15. All right, UJ. Let's go. Let's go. Hit this level, man. Come on. You can do it, UJ. You can do it. All right, I'm just gonna take that because it's struggling. Okay, here we go. Take that. That's good enough for me. Close enough to the level. So far within a span of less than 15 minutes. Hammer Time was able to do, well, we're at 600, but that's because we had this loss from previously before, so that ate into the gains right now. But um, without that loss, we would have been at almost 1100. But we covered that loss of negative 410, and we still made a profit of 628. So that's pretty good. All right, let's wait for 8:45 to see what's happening. UJ can see retracted, so it's good that I closed it there. Wow, I should have put in some hammer times on Euro USD. I could have closed it at this level, but that's okay. I'm happy with the gains that I got. Right now, QC is all the way up, and RSI is close to 75, so definitely way up there. But um, NZD USD is also kicking up. Aussie USD, plenty of opportunity. AJ did not move. That's fine. Did not move significantly. Neither did that. All right, so we know we're going to be playing from gold. 8:45. All right, we'll be back at 8:45. All right, so gold came back down and hit my level, so I entered another buy now with PS2K. And right now, some hammer times have kicked in. So I'm waiting to get somewhere to this level or above, and I will close those profits as well. UJ is still, well, I'm waiting to see what happens with UJ, but I'm gonna put in a sell because I think it's gonna keep going lower. So yeah, I'm gonna do a sell with UJ because it's showing pretty strong progress. Okay, what's that alert from? Who's ringing? Let's see. Oh, it's UJ. Let me move this alert because I want it to be somewhere around here now. So with this alert, I'm gonna close this, move this up a little bit. All right, let's go back to gold. Wait for it to kick up. Let me put an alert somewhere here. Yeah. All right. USD CAD is you know what's going on with USD CAD. Euro, man, I should have. Anyway. All right, we'll just go with gold and UJ for now. We'll be back in a bit. All right, so gold is pushing up as we can see. It pushed up close to my level and then came back down, but I think it's going to push up beyond that, partly because the news. Let's go here. So let's refresh, make sure we got all the current data. So these are the numbers that came in. Unemployment, much higher. So this is what's pushing the dollar down. And then also you have the import prices came in much lower than expected. So that's putting pressure on the dollar as well. Now this one went the other way. Instead of -10, it came in at -5. So a little bit higher than what was expected. So that's putting on a little bit of brakes on the dollar, but because you have this and this, the dollar, especially unemployment claims, that's really pushing the dollar down right now on a short-term basis anyway. But at 9:15, we also expecting news for the industrial production. This is expected to be negative. So I'm gonna hold till around 9 and take my profits because I don't know what number is gonna come in, and that might change things. So yeah, let's go here, see where we're at. I'm gonna wait for it to get close enough, and then I'll take these profits as well, and then wait to see what will happen at 9:15. We'll be back then. All right, so I'm back. We're at 9. So what happened with gold was came up close to my level, and price was struggling, so I closed it. And so now the profit is up to 879. So now we have UJ with Hammer Time that kicked in. So we're waiting for it to come close to my level, and I will close those as well. Because again, at 9:15, we have some news coming up and not sure what's going to happen. So it's good to be safe. So I'm just going to wait to see what happens. If it drops close enough and I have some decent profits, I'll go ahead and close it. So hopefully it'll give me some positive movement on UJ. Gold, I think my read is it's probably going to drop a little bit. And then at 9:15, it's going to kick up again. I might put in another hammer time. We'll see what happens with that. USD CAD is really not playing ball, so I'm not going to mess with USD CAD. In fact, I'm just going to turn it off. UJ, UC, I don't know what's going on with that. GU is pretty much doing what EU is doing. So it might drop also somewhere here and then continue on. But we're going to keep watching that and see if I re-enter that or maybe enter GU. Not much is happening with the GJ or EJ. NU is pretty much doing exactly what's similar to what EU and GU is doing. So I'm going to keep watching that as well. And AU is not really giving a lot of movement, but it also had some movement here. I could have had a hammer time, but I'm happy with the profits I have so far and what's going on. So anyway, let's keep watching gold and UJ and see if maybe we might want to re-enter. Okay. All right, here comes 9:15. I still have these trades open. We're at 9:13 right now. So I don't know. I know it's only a small loss of -10, but I'm gonna risk it and hold it and see what happens. I think the numbers might be in my favor. Let's see. Let's go to the numbers and refresh that. All right, minute and 30 seconds. Let's see what the industrial numbers are gonna be. And also the capacity utilization rate. It's not that significant, but it might have some impact on that. But let's see. 50 seconds and counting. UJ kicked up a little bit. Gold is still pushing up. Actually it's trying to go beyond my previous levels. So maybe that's a good sign, but all right. 20 seconds. Boom. Pending. Let's see if we got movement. Not much movement on gold. UJ. Let's see. What are the numbers? Refresh. Still pending. Come on, give us the numbers. Okay. That's good. Much lower than expected. So that's good. And this is even lower than expected. Okay. All right. So that should squeeze the dollar down a little bit more. Okay, we can see it's dropping. I hope it keeps dropping. Gold should be rising right now. Yeah, I see. I should have just stayed, let this stay open. All right, UJ, come on, keep pushing. That's all I need. I'm gonna wait until after 9:30 to see if there's an opportunity to re-enter gold, but right now I think it's QC is way up here, we're above 75, so it might still keep going, but I don't want to add to my UJ drawdown until I have that secured. And I think EU has exhausted its move. It's at this level right here. It might pop up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to go much beyond that. I think similar to GU, NU, probably same thing. But we might get a little bit of a jolt at 9:30 when the stock market opens. So I'm just going to keep watching UJ, which is not, it has reversed now. So I'm going to keep watching that and see what happens with that. Drawdown is now at $300. All right, be back. All right, so the news hit and at 9:15, UJ reverse is on its way back down. My anticipation is it's going to come down below somewhere here. Or if it's close enough, I'll just close because I don't want to carry this drawdown anymore and wipe out all the gains that I already had for the day. So we're going to keep watching that. Now, gold seems to be stuck at this level. It's trying to push up a little bit, but it keeps going up and coming down. So I don't think I'm going to re-enter another hammer time here. I'm just going to wait for UJ and probably call it a day. Now, on that news, I should have entered here because if it came down and hit the blue line, it would have been a small loss, but the gain was huge and UC really shot up. So I could have made a good hammer time here, but I missed that. If we look at the dollar, let me go to trading view. You can see as anticipated, based on the news, the dollar was going to drop, which it actually did. Then it went back up on the 9:15 news, and now it seems like it's coming back down, hopefully to this level, so I can close UJ. So as anticipated, gold did actually drop on a short-term basis, which is what we want as scalpers. We're not concerned with the long-term, but long-term it might continue to drop because if you look at it on, let's say on the 1 hour, you can see gold has been dropping. Gold has been dropping. So long term, if you look at 4 hours, well, you can see gold has been dropping. Over here, it was in the range, and then it broke the range, the out of the range over here, and then it dropped, and it's continuing to drop. I think it might drop to this level right here, around 102. But that's if you're doing a long-term play. I'm not a swing trader or long-term trader. I'm a scalper, so I'm only concerned with the short term. So I predominantly look at the 15, and we can see today this was our drop right here, and I think it's gonna come back to this level, at least for the day. All right, let's keep watching UJ and see if we can get to where we need to be. Be right back. All right, we're back. Looks like we're dropping now with UJ, and that's because I suspect the dollar has also dropped. As you can see right here, it's dropping, and I think it's going to come to this level right here. Let me put an alert on Trading View so that when it hits this line, I get notified. But we're going to keep watching it here, see if I can get some more profits, and then close it. All right. We will keep watching it. Patience sometimes pays off because if you're jittery and you get a drawdown up to here, which at one point it was at 700. You could have closed it, and now you'd had a 700 loss, and then the price came back. So it's good to have a good read. And looks like today I had a good read, so that's good. So we're just gonna keep watching for it to get somewhere around this area, and then I'll close it. Or as soon as that alert on TradingView hits, I will close it. All right, be back in a few. All right, this is where we're at right now. We're at 245 profit-wise. I think I'm gonna keep holding because I expect it to come down a little bit more. So it's gonna be dancing here for a little bit and then drop some more. And on TradingView, we go back to TradingView. It's close to hitting my target, but I wanted to hit that first before I consider closing. Let's keep watching and see what happens. But I believe it's gonna hit that target for me. That's my anticipation anyway. The market is gonna do what it's gonna do, but that's my anticipation. All right, be back in a jiffy. All right, my target has been hit. You can see here the alert is going on, 103.7. Let me turn it off. Now let's go back to here. All right, I think we're doing pretty good, close enough to the target here. I'm just gonna close it right now. Take my profits and run. All right, so let's see where we are for today. So we're at 1,400 for the day. If it wasn't for this loss, would have probably been around 1,800, 1,900. But you know what? That's pretty good. I think I am done for the day. That's good enough for me. 2 Hummer times on here on UJ, 2 Hummer times on gold. I could have had a third one, but hey, I think 1,400 for the day is pretty good. And just to see all the trades, these are all the trades right here for the day. Looking pretty good. All right, I think we're gonna call it a day. Hopefully you learned a thing or two from this trade session.